Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, the Wild Reach series, and we are doing an Animatry linking ceremony. Of course, with Marn being the beneficiary. We have done this a few times with him. We went up the protector tree so that he could regrow limbs without having to do surgery. So that's kind of a nice little perk for him. Makes him maybe seem more of a powerful druid than his protege, Auric. And then today we're going to continue through the Wild Speaker tree. This summon pack is potentially really good for us, especially with him being able to blink, right? So we could blink to where we know there's a high density of animals and then set this summon pack off and then blink him back to safety potentially. So he just becomes a stronger protector of Wildhaven. So we'll fill all this stuff out, but we are kind of targeting up towards this way. It has been a few days in game, so we are working towards kind of filling some of this area out, even though we aren't ready to move people in here. I just wanted to ensure that we don't get a construct cluster there or one down here. So I have limited our constructor mechs to kind of an area that lets them recharge and then focus on these buildings that we're wanting to focus on. So Marn, you got your thing. We saved 8 animagrass, and so we have 17 animagrass. Where are you, Marn? You are right there, sidecasting. Let's go ahead and head up this way. Quest-wise, we are just a couple days. I think we can go ahead and accept this, because the mech clusters won't appear right away, or the construct clusters. But this is to protect a knight from the Thalnor Reformation. And he's sick, he has blood rot. Maybe we can cure that. So we'll keep him safe. We will go for the healing potions, ×9, some exalted medicine, and rune weave. This is great. Sentience catalyst, I'm okay, we'll see if we end up using that. The genes, we do have a place to store them, but we don't have fuel for them right now. They require hemogen. So I think we could start collecting hemogen from prisoners or something. But I'm not really too concerned about that. What is this? Vibronic voice. So just a new voice for the colonist. Seems to be purely cosmetic. There's no social impact or anything like that. Let's go ahead and accept that. Okay, so who is the guy that we are needing to keep safe? Olaf? Is that correct? Isn't one of them supposed to be sick? Okay. Olaf arrived. Jump to location. There's Olaf. Okay. Oh, he's a prisoner. Do we still have a prison bed set up? We do right there. We're working on this prison hospital. Marn, why don't you head down this way? And we'll have you capture Olaf, but before you do, we'll see if we can cure disease on him and see if that fixes anything. So why don't we go ahead and say cure disease. Okay. Minor tended. So it tended his blood rot, giving him some disease immunity. So it will help, but I guess we'll still have to manually tend him. Let's go ahead and go to schedule for these guys. Let's keep you in the Wild Reach area. Colonist developments. Yuna became an adult, and she has some good traits. She's athletic, she's valiant, so, less pain, she's fast. We made her a ranger. It looks like she's still hanging out in her childhood home, Bluefish Manor, which is fine. We'll let her continue to do that. And then Davy here was the warlock, the half-orc warlock. We gave him a little makeover. Here, what are you wearing, my dude? Why do you get naked? when cosmetic. Okay. You don't get naked, and you have the same cosmetics, don't you? Okay, we'll figure that out later. But he is pretty good with melee. He has a double passion for it. He's muscular, so he is beautiful. Has higher carrying capacity. He's also steadfast, energetic, so global work speed and move speed are increased. Very poor at shooting, so we went ahead and made him a guard. And Davy's such a weird name. Last week, I've been doing all the posts and surveys and stuff. We got a new channel member, and I gave our channel members an option to have a character named after them, or have a have some of the facilities around here named after them. So Magnus, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the colony. You are melee warrior warlock, who happens to be a half-orc. Spells wise for the warlock, so male characters that take on the warlock or demonology class or whatever become warlocks, and they get shadow bolt, they get soul bond. I think females get the same thing. The biggest difference is for warlocks, they get this repulsion area, whereas the succubus gets like an attraction area. So he has like an AoE that'll push people back. Female characters that take on that same class get an AoE that pulls people into it. We got psychic shock here. We have a couple other points. Can we craft books to just learn those things instead of spending points on them? Let's take a look. So if we go warlock, psychic shock. Okay, so we can't learn shadow bolt, but we can make a psychic shock spell. Who else has gateway? Let's get everyone their big spell. Oh, heart of gold. So he can crash a meteor. The meteor now has tiles in the center of it that will be gold. Meryl recall. Okay, so we'll get all of their hero abilities maxed out. Oh, we should do that. And then you need to learn regrowth. Or we'll get all their ultimate spells learned. The fighter classes don't have ultimate spells like that. Let's see. Quest refugees 21. They claim to have lost their home. That's a lot of people to take in, so we're just gonna ignore that for now. Anyhow, this is, I think, good. I think we can set our mechs back to just being unrestricted for now. So we'll let them build whatever it is they're going to build. We're going to primarily focus, I think, on the Farhold and our little prison hospital up here. One of the reasons why I'm so interested in getting some prisoner facilities going is we need to start collecting prisoners. We have the tonal transcriber. So this is where we get advanced tonal cores from. It kills the person that we, do the scan on. So we need to collect prisoners for that, not only so that we can construct band dishes, but also so we can construct some of these bigger mechanoids, right? So I think those are the things that I'm worried about right now. I'm just kind of getting prison facilities up and running, hoping for some raids with humans that we can fill those facilities with, and I guess protecting Olaf. I hope you enjoy your stay, sir. Well, we have another rock troll that's wandered onto the map. Why are all these rock trolls always so sick? How? Our rangers all have the bond with animal ability, right? So I think it would be great to give each of them some kind of powerful beast. Okay, you're good. Animal bond. Why don't we do that? There we go. Got another sickly rock troll in the colony. Raj, you can bond with an animal, so we'll keep out for something that feels like an Impid would bond with. Imra, you can also bond with an animal, but we haven't quite maxed that out on her yet. An Eclipse, not a big deal. One thing that I am interested in is getting our brewery up and running. So if we take a look, let's go ahead and do a zone. Get growing. We do that. Yeah. Is that going to be enough? Could do this up here too. Let's set those for hops. And we'll see if we end up overproducing on beer. Who is going to be our master brewer? So it's going to be a cook, right? Meryl, you're a mage. Lana, Rhoda, Aaron, Isha, Marn, Tanith. Tanith, how old are you? Whose child are you? You are Raleigh and Avoca's child. Are you going to be like a strong... You're very neurotic. You're a night owl. You're very passionate about cooking. Okay, Tanith. When you grow up, which will be soon, actually, like just a couple days, we'll assign this to you. So do we want to give this a name? Are we going to call it Tanith's Brewhouse? What is your last name, Tanith? Vannon. The Vannon family legacy. Yeah, let's just call it, I don't know. Well, Tanith's Brewhouse, we could just call it Tanith. Let me think about it. We were just a few grass away from being able to link again, so Marn will be able to get that summon pack spell for us. Potentially we might use it for our defenses soon. Olaf here, shuttle arrives in 6 days, so he's not really gonna be at the colony for very long, it looks like. Okay, well the twins have become adults. Tanith, yes, plants. This is Tanith, right? Yeah, plants. Night owl, neurotic. A strong constitution or hygiene. Oh, none of these are really great. I guess strong constitution's pretty good. You're kind of gonna be living. You're gonna be living over here in the verdant greens, so I guess we'll give you animals just to kind of get you onto that plant lifestyle. Sister, intellectual shooting, beautiful fast walker, frail, depressive. Oh man, all these are terrible. Cooking plus 4, hunger rate 150%. Restful. That's not bad. What else might we give you? I guess your family is kind of known for like cooking, at least to me and the people that are eating all the food. So we'll do that for now. I have started to fill out furniture and production facilities into the baking area. I do not want people to be too far away from food, right? So we're storing and making food up here in Traveler's Rest. We're storing and making food up here in the Keep. We are storing food over here in Fort Bear. I think we'll need some kind of cookhouse or food storage in this area. I want at least a couple places for food storage in this area. The bakery will store wheat and flour as well as finished bread product, and then maybe we'll find somewhere else to refrigerate some bread. This will be a refrigerated room in the vineyard, so we'll be storing grapes and grape must here and all that fun stuff, so maybe we'll reserve a shelf for keeping some bread there as well. That way folks just aren't too far away from food. The prison up here, yeah, it might be good to do when we build the facilities over here, maybe reserve a space for storing some food over here. And I think we have been stockpiling so much bone, and we can make bone soup out of it. So I think we'll do some bone soup making down here for prisoners, and we might make extra and just have some of the bone soup like stored up this way. I think that's pretty good on kind of just making sure food is accessible. We are going to put some recreation facilities down here. We should probably put some more, just so that folks on this side of the map do have access to those recreation facilities. Kenneth, let's load a preset for you, and I guess we'll just say Coastman. We've been setting these to people's favorite color. There you go. And as soon as we're able to, we'll get you assigned to this as your permanent home. We're calling it Tamith Bittergreen. It's a brewery. We're not really serving alcohol here. We'll be distributing it to other places. I did want the name to kind of like match up with the Verdant Meadows a bit. And just like, I don't know, I've never eaten raw hops, but I can't imagine that they're sweet. So Bittergreen sounds good to me. Here, I think we're going to move Meryl and her family. So Meryl will do all of our baking. She has a few kids, so we put 3 beds in the children's bedroom. And then we'll think of a name for this bakery as well. I don't want it to all just to be like references to the Verdant Green, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get our army over here. We're probably going to lose a farmhand construct, but that's fine. We can revive it. Okay. Bella just grappled it in. And we see what's going on. There we go. Why don't you go... I meant for you to search and destroy, not wander off. Okay. You guys are free to go. The perils of living in the dark forest. Well, the colony has decided to gather for a conversion ritual. I assume it is the priester that we're going to be converting. No, Olaf is sitting up here. Maybe it's one of our other guests. Wild Gathering? Oh, no, this is the Wild Gathering, not a conversion. Okay. So this is potentially some sky shards will fall. Okay. So food storage, pretty good. We do have some meat that's been expiring just because we don't necessarily have enough food storage for the amount that we're getting between our like farm that's out there and our hunters that are out there. We do have planned for this area like a little silo, and I would like to build that out of stone. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put these plans down, and then this should bolster kind of like our food storage. So we'll have this be a lower priority than those kitchens that are actually producing meals. So excess food will go here, and then as those kitchens empty out, then it'll get moved from this auxiliary storage area over to one of them. It was a boring wild gathering. How unfortunate. Not sure what happened here. Maybe a boom rat died. I don't think we had I feel like a dry thunderstorm would have shown a little bit more. We are getting some anomaly music though, because 113 shamblers, I guess maybe some have perished already, have wandered onto the map. They're just going to be passing through, it says. So it's not a siege. I didn't mean to hit world. I meant to hit history. They'll now wander through the area. If they see a human, they'll attack. If not, they'll leave in a few days. Let's go ahead and say, Mex, you guys are restricted to Wildhaven. I have all of our people restricted to Wildhaven, so I think we're fine. And I just had Lexi shut the gates, so I think we're good. If we take a look at the Wildhaven area, I've been a little meticulous and like painting it behind the walls and extending it to the mountains, so I don't think there is any reason for any shambler to see a human at this point, so we'll keep an eye on it. That being said, I think, usually these guys, if they don't wander off the map on their own, they're usually dead in about 3 days, so hopefully not a problem for us. Well, for some reason our dryads have decided that they have things to haul outside the wall. So we're going to recall them. Shamblers started up here, they wandered around, they hung out here for a real long time, and then I guess they must have seen whatever our dryads were going for. They're really concentrated right here, beating up on a dryad, and then I saw a dryad dart up this way, and there's some that are up this way, yeah. There it is. So not just humans, they are going after the colony animals. If you create a healing pod... No, dryad might just die, but that's fine. We'll be able to spawn new dryads. Oh, Brestle, what are you doing out here? Done. Okay. I thought I could trust my animals. It appears I can't. So you guys, you stick in the ranch, everyone else back home. Oh, this is the guy. Are you bonded? Social. Bond, Harwick. But you're not the one that we have like the ranger bond. You are the one that we have the ranger bond with. Okay. Oh my god, my dude, get home. Stunning screech. Okay, now get home. Do we want to go save the crystal? Like, I think we could. I think we could. Grab our rangers. We'll see what we can do. Tanith, why don't you man the scorpion? Have some people come man scorpions. Mira looks like a child. But that's just her like gnome genetics. Her body scale is tiny. Your mother's Bella, right? Yeah, so she is a full-grown adult. She's just tiny. Lana, the same. And Seamus. Oh my gosh. Okay, man scorpion. Have you man that scorpion, you man that scorpion. We'll do that. We're not going to get the whole colony involved, but we'll see what we can do for this guy. Actually, not Meryl, Aaron. Amra's in lab. Okay, Amra. Combat training, not inspect, gather for childbirth, Ivor, Dunmore. Sure, that's fine. Why is it not Marn? Marn, are you doing something important? I guess you're teaching the children. You're teaching the children, and we've had pretty good childbirths, but I think things should be fine. Okay, you guys, one of you do that. You guys line up in here. Oh yeah, they're like coming for our walls now. We have agitated them, so... Rin? We haven't agitated all of them. Okay. Let's go. I do need people. You there. You there. Like, open these viewports up, basically. Russell, you still holding your own? He is definitely still holding his own. And then range on this guy, so if they get close... One's getting pretty close. Thankfully, zombies don't seem to be very organized. Okay, we got some scorpion fire coming in. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, let's move forward. Gonna zoom out. Okay, there's a big cluster right there, but I think we took out like the bulk of them. Okay, you guys are free to go. And let's open this gate up. So Lana, why don't you go ahead and do that for me? Rangers, push forward. Oh, Imra. Okay, you're going. I don't know why they didn't help you to the hospital, but okay, that's fine. I saw the canceled childbirth, and I was just like, who's giving birth? Imra. Imra is a ranger. Okay. So, that shambler is still alive. It's just down. Let's move forward. Are you still up, my dude? You are still up. Marn, get up here. Lana, you're free to go. I don't know why hit shift on that. Marn, get up here. You guys hold right there. Actually, push forward. Oh, we got so many shots off on our own guy. Okay, you guys are good to go. My dude, you are dead in like 5 hours or something. 3 hours. Okay, Marn, where you at? Link. Okay. You, my dude? Marn, can you blink again? Not yet. Where are you guys going? That could be a reason. That could be a reason why. I don't know why that would be considered Wildhaven. Why would I do that? Okay. Marn, please blink here. Cressel, let's regenerate on you. Okay, I think that's as good as we can do for now. That should help until it goes to lay down and can be tended, where it falls over and we can rescue it. But I think he'll be okay. He didn't like lose any body parts or anything. No, just, man, he tanked those shamblers for quite a while. That's impressive. I didn't realize. Okay. There we go. Thank you for your service, Marn and Cressel. And we have a new child born into the colony. Name the baby. It is a stone hollow. Saria is such a cute name, so we'll go ahead and accept that. Saria, what is your deal? Ageless. We have so many ageless elves here. We're going to have to send them off to like some elven retirement home. Okay. Not bad. You didn't get any of your like father's dwarfy genes. Renee going to go on a cerium binge. How much cerium are we keeping around, actually? Oh, we have a crazy amount of cerium. Let's stop growing the cerium. Come on. We'll stop growing the cerium, and then, I guess we'll turn the rest of this into mana potions. Let's just go mana potion, do forever. And we should be fine. Oh, your face, I just noticed her face is terrifying. Okay. Other than that, how long are these guys here? You guys are here for 2.3 more days. We haven't seen either of the construct clusters, so I'm concerned that they're both probably going to drop at the same time. Oh my, she's decided to do some acting. I think that's going to be it for today, though. It has been a highly productive day. We got our auxiliary food storage back here. I'm going to hold that door open. We've got a lot of construction and some new farming going on, some specialty crops. So we're growing some wheat, We're growing some hops. This might be too much hops, so I might swap it out with wheat. We'll see. And we have a plan for these homes, right? I think Meryl is gonna pop down here. So we'll assign that to Meryl, Mateo. Take a look at your family. You got Lana, Renee, and Seamus. I'm pretty sure Seamus is single. So we'll take a look at that. Seamus, social. Yeah, and then Lana, your sister. Oh, you got together with Gray. Okay, so Lana, you're not moving back home. Renee. Is Renee the one that's like going on a drug binge right now? Sister Renee. Yeah. Oh no, Renee. Where are we? So we got Seamus here. We'll stick Renee in here. And then I'm just gonna mark this bed as for slaves just so no one like automatically tries to take it. I don't know where the Gaines family was living before. Maybe they were staying up here. Yeah, it looks like they were staying in the inn. Do we have enough homes to like start kicking people out of the inn, right? Aaron is here. Why don't we do this? Let's say these are for guests. We can set a price for them, right? Double bed. We'll say 20 silver a night, and then we'll see if we can start getting some hospitality guests. You know, these are all right rooms. These rooms are definitely a bit better, so we'll charge more for those. And then the single rooms. Home-wise, we still need to, like, redo the Stone Hollow residence. It looks like we need to come up with a home for Lana and Gray. Lana, what are you good at? Are you good at crafting? You're great at cooking. We might give you the vineyard then as a little couple. We don't have plans for like children's rooms here. So maybe we'll do an expansion to it later. Anyhow, I'll stop rambling and I'll let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow we will see about dealing with some construct clusters. Until then, have a good one. Bye.